Good morning, hello, I'm Lisa. It's Motivational Monday on my channel today. I'm really excited about today's video. I was planning to do a declutter video and I've started recording a cooking video for something else, different kind of title, but I'm really enjoying it and I want to share it straight away with you. We've actually started losing weight now. It's finally coming off. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm the Funky Fairy. It's my personal account. I do have a business account as well, the Lollipop Box Club, which I will also link up below for you. But we keep talking about trying to lose weight for our summer trip and it's just not been happening. We're trying really hard, but all of a sudden it's coming off. I'm really excited about this week's menu, so I wanted to share the cooking with you this week and show you how well we're doing, and then see at the end of the week how much weight we've actually lost, because it's slowly coming off now. But I'm really excited about the menu, so I'm going to get straight in and show you what we've been cooking so far, and I've got some goodies as well that I'm planning to share with you towards the end of the week. So I really hope that you enjoy this week's video. Please do subscribe if you are new, and if you're enjoying the video, please give me a lovely thumbs up. Thank you. I'm going to start off today. It's currently nearly 5 o'clock and I'm doing salmon for tea, just really quick and easy salmon, grilled salmon, and I'm doing it with quinoa. We really like quinoa. I chop up lots of veg and things with it, lots of herbs to make it really full of flavour, and it's a really low calorie, low fat meal as well, as we're both trying to lose weight for Florida. So my water's about to come to the boil and I've got my tub of quinoa and I'm just gonna add a whole load in, and that takes about 10 minutes or so to boil. You'll be able to see when it's ready. I'll show you. Quinoa is really good for you. It's one of those superfoods. So let me know if you love quinoa as well, and also if you cook it differently from me. Any cooking tips with quinoa, please leave your comments below. So in a great big pan, I've got a tiny little bit of oil, and I've got garlic, onions, peppers, celery and courgette, all this sort of sliced up, and I'm just frying this off very lightly. But to be honest, I just add whatever needs using up in my fridge. And the quinoa is nearly done. There you kind of see like the little grains. They're not really grains, but they open up. I'm also doing some broccoli spears. Aid bought about 4 bags of these home the other day for 10p from Waitrose. The quinoa is done. There you go. You can like see all the little pieces nicely separated. I'm going to drain that off and leave it to sit for a bit. Mixing the quinoa in the pan, I've added loads of salt and pepper and lots of fresh thyme as well. And that is tonight's dinner. We've got the grilled salmon, the quinoa, I've baked some cherry tomatoes, and the broccoli stems. Very healthy. Good morning, it's Tuesday, 8:30 in the morning, and I'm making a really quick crock pot meal today. It's Mexican chicken. I'll link up the original recipe that I found, and I've just tweaked it slightly, but I'll show you what I've done so far. I am using a liner inside my crock pot. These you can use to freeze afterwards, so I'm making a double batch today. It's just my husband and myself that eat this. I'm doing something else for the kids later, but we really like this. I've got an onion chopped, I've got half a green pepper and a yellow pepper, tin of tomatoes, large tin of sweet corn, and a large tin of chili beans. I really like the kidney beans in the chili sauce, so that's what I've used for mine. I've placed 5 skinless, boneless chicken thighs. I buy these from Lidl and they work out, I think there's something like $2.30 something for this pack of 5, so there's loads in there. Place them on top, and now I'm just going to get the rub together. So for my spice mix, which I've just done, again you can follow the recipe. It does call it a taco mix, so you could also use taco seasoning, but I've got a teaspoon of chili, teaspoon of garlic granules, paprika, it says oregano. I don't have any oregano, so I've used Mediterranean. I've ground some cumin seeds, as I don't have ground cumin, I ground my own, and salt and pepper, and that gets sprinkled over the top. And there we go. I'm going to mix it all up and pop it in the crock pot. I'm going to put it on low for 4 hours and see how that goes. I'm going to give it a good mix, and before we eat it, it gets covered in grated cheese and spring onions, and that's going to be the only naughty thing that I add, and we are going to be eating it with salad. We are currently getting fit for Florida. We're both trying to lose some weight, and because we're always saving for nice holidays, my food is always on a budget, so I spend very, very little on my meals, but we always eat really, really well. And that's how it looks all mixed up, and it really does smell like tacos. It smells amazing. It's been in here for 3 hours. I just wanted to show you I didn't add any stock or water or anything, and just how much kind of juices gravy there is. Loads in there. It's now 5 o'clock. I've set it about an hour ago to heat up again, and I've just added a load of grated cheese and spring onions on top. And I'm about to dish up. Can you hear it bubbling? It smells amazing. And that's it all dished up. I'm really excited about this one. Next day, and I'm making dinner. Today I'm going to be doing a frittata with a load of roasted veg. We're really trying to keep low on carbs at the moment, and we're both actually losing weight at the moment. It's been stagnant for a long time, but this week we're finally seeing it coming off. Using up lots of bits and pieces from the fridge, I've just chopped up the carrots. There's a bit of oil and some fresh thyme in there. I will be adding courgettes in shortly. I just want the carrots to cook a bit first because they take longer. And these are going to be replacing fries today. So if you haven't made frittata before, it's basically a pastry less quiche. Really easy to make, and you can put anything in it. So I'm about to whisk up. I'm just doing it for the two of us, as Holly's at uni, Louis already eaten today, he's been out. I'm whisking up 5 eggs, and I'm just going to add in a little bit of milk as well. Whisk that up and season it. And in the meantime, here in my pan I've got onions, mushroom and peppers, just frying in a little bit of oil. I've placed my veggies in the bottom. You could even add ham, corn, any other types of vegetables, asparagus, anything goes in. I've just poured over the seasoned eggy milk mixture, and I'm going to layer on some tomatoes. And because no meal is complete in my house without cheese on the top, I've added tomatoes, cheese and spring onions, scallions if you're in the States. I'm going to bake that on 180. Doing a few green beans with just some seasoning in a dry pan, and I've got another bag of the tempeh broccoli spheres to use up. The frittata took 25 minutes. Obviously it will depend on how deep your dish is, how many eggs you've used, all that kind of thing. Depends on how long it takes to cook, but you just want it to be solid, so not runny on top, and a nice brown colour. And the courgettes took about the same amount of time, and the carrots about 10 minutes longer. And that's tonight's dinner. Another really, really quick one, really healthy and really yummy. Good morning, and this is going to be the final day of cooking today, but I've got a few things to share with you. It's in the morning and I am prepping a curry for tonight's dinner. We went out for dinner last night. I didn't end up cooking. We went out for dinner with friends, and it was just our local Green King pub, nothing fancy, but we really enjoy it there. But I was really good. I think because the weight is finally coming off very slowly, I didn't want to ruin it, and I made a really sensible choice, and I went with the vegan chickpea and sweet potato curry. It was the best thing I've ever eaten at the pub. We go there quite regular. It's walking distance, it's really nice in there, and we know the menu really well. And I do really like a curry, and I usually go for the chicken tikka. We googled the calorie content whilst we were there, and it was 1,100 and something calories. It was so much. So I went for the vegan option, and it was under 650 calorie section. It's the best thing I've ever eaten there. I'll insert a photo. It was so good, and I will probably always eat that now there. I enjoyed it that much, but it also made me come home wanting to recreate the meal. I found a recipe on Pinterest, which I will link up below for you, and I'm going to be giving that a go today. It's going to go in the slow cooker, ready for dinner tonight. I also want to try something else which I'm going to share with you as well, and I feel very excited about today's food. I'm just browning off a little. I've got the onions and sweet potato in there, and I've substituted the olive oil in the recipe for some coconut oil. I'm adding a tablespoon of this tikka curry paste, and also the fresh ginger. A tin of rinsed and drained chickpeas have gone in, chopped tomatoes, and also coconut milk. I've decided not to add the lentils to this particular recipe, and I'm going to put that now on the slow cooker for about 3 hours. Crock pot's on. I'm now going to make a treat. I've been really fancying something nice, and we've had such a good week that I'm going to make something really yummy. I haven't tried this recipe before. It came up on my Pinterest feed this morning, so I'm going to give it a go. It's like a breakfasty blueberry type bar. It looks really good, so I'm going to do that, but I'm going to be doing it vegan style. So I bought some vegan margarine this morning, so that way our daughter can have some as well. So this is it, blueberry oatmeal crumble bars. That's what it's supposed to look like. Here I've got the melted vegan butter with the cup of plain flour, half a cup of oats. I forgot to buy brown sugar, so I've just used sugar, and I'm going to mix this all in. This is the base and also the topping. I've pressed the base down into a dish. I have used some greaseproof paper just to make it a bit easier to remove. And in here I have some of the topping that I put to one side, but it was the same mixture. I've now just mixed 2 cups of blueberries with sugar, lemon and cornstarch. It says now to put this over the base. My blueberries are really large though. I think I might cut some of them in half because they are pretty large, and I don't know if they're going to cover the base. Now I didn't quite feel like I had enough blueberries there, so it does say in the recipe you can add frozen, so I did add a handful of frozen blueberries from the freezer that I had. I've sprinkled over a little bit of sugar, and now I'm going to add the topping. The topping was obviously the same as the base. It does say that you can add a few, sort of squidge a few bits together so you've got some kind of like crumble balls to go on top, so I am going to do that and then sprinkle it all over. Right, it says 55 minutes in the oven for 180, but if you're using fresh blueberries, to maybe reduce the time by about 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to set my alarm for 45, as I do have a few frozen in there as well, and just see how it goes. I'm really intrigued. And now I'm just going to make one last thing. This is something I tried a couple of weekends ago. It's so good and really, really easy and very healthy. It's banana pancakes, but I renamed it banana scramble, and you'll see why. And these are the only ingredients. There's 2 of us. I'm doing 2 bananas, 1 very, very overripe, and 2 eggs, and I'm just going to whisk them up together. I'm going to pop a little bit of coconut oil into my pan and then fry them up. And the only thing is, unlike a pancake, it doesn't stick together, so it's very difficult to turn. You kind of need to do it in sections, which is why I renamed it. Oh, that one looks a bit better. Banana scramble. Just wanted to add, we've just tried this vegan flora on a cracker, on a Ritz cracker, just to see what it's like. It's the first time that we've bought a vegan style butter, and I'm looking at my husband now. We both really liked it. It was very creamy. We expected it to be quite artificial tasting, but actually we preferred this than a lot of the margarines, and we would actually buy it again, wouldn't we, for ourselves?
Yeah, cheese and biscuits I think would be really nice. So I'm going to check though to see exactly what's in it, okay. Just to see health-wise if it's better, worse, etc. So, but no, it's nice. And
obviously you can use it for baking too. It was £2, so a little bit more expensive than the regular
twice the price
margarines. But yeah, taste-wise, really, really good. And this is our scrambled banana stack, and I have done a little bit of Nutella on the top. They look really, really good. Our kitchen right now smells so good. The curry and the blueberry bars in the oven. And by the way, you need to try that banana scramble. If you like bananas, please try it. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. I think adding just a tiny little Nutella really, really makes it. Aid likes to add honey on his, but it's quick easy. It's a great way to use up ripe bananas as well.
I thought it was going to taste really odd. The idea of
when I tried it last week.
Egg and banana. It's
like banana omelette.
An omelette with banana, but it is really nice. I'll tell you the reason I have the honey as well. I have local honey. It's made less than a mile away. It's good for seems to help with my sinuses, and although I don't suffer from, well, hay fever sometimes.
You have had hay fever before.
Yeah, I tend to try and have maybe like a spoonful a day, but it is purely local and it is mine to use.
He doesn't like sharing. You're not very good at sharing anyway.
No, but it does really help. I'd say since the last couple of months of me using it, my sinuses have felt so much clearer as well.
Any Disney fans out there, you know the bit by Epcot? Mine. We always say that's Aid because you're so bad at sharing.
No, everything else is just that particular. I can't get it anywhere else, can I?
We really recommend the banana scramble.
Oh yeah, lovely.
Really good. Please try it and leave me a comment below and let me know if you love it too. I've just taken these blueberry oat crumble bars out of the oven. It smells so good, and they were in for 45 minutes. I'm going to leave these now to cool. These bars are one of the best thing I have ever made. It was so easy as well, just pressing the base into the pan. They're gooey, they're sweet, they're crunchy. They are so amazing. I absolutely love them. And you could also change the fruits, I guess, in the middle as well. You could maybe try raspberries, strawberries, something like that, but these are so good. We're just gonna have a slice with a cup of tea. So that was this week's video. I really hope you've enjoyed that. I've had so much fun cooking. I said I'd let you know at the end of the week how much we'd lost. I've lost 3 pounds and Aid's lost 4. Really pleased. We are trying to do as much walking as possible. Like I said at the start of the video, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm the Funky Fairy, and I've been just sharing our walks, what we're eating and all that kind of thing. So please do go and find me there. I do also have the business account, which is Lollipop Box Club, which is all my creative kind of crafty kind of thing. But I'd love to know, what have you enjoyed most in this video? Which recipe got you excited and got you wanting to try? And let me know if you will be trying any of them. I would love to know. I do have a cookery playlist now, which I will link up, which has some of my other videos where I'm cooking as well, if you are enjoying that kind of thing. If you would like to see more of this kind of video, please give me a thumbs up, and please also let me know. It's always just lovely to know what you're enjoying the most, so I know what kind of content to create for you. It's really helpful. Please do also share this video. If you know anyone that you think would enjoy this video, please do share it with them. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps my channel out as well. So have a great week. On Wednesday, I'm doing an unboxing of the Lollipop June kit, but I've also got some creative things to share with you that I've actually made using the kit. And on Friday, it's a family vlog. I think I'm going to share that one with you. It's a silly one. It's with my family. We go and visit them, my brother, my sister. I know some of you really like those videos. It was my mum's birthday. I'm having second thoughts. I don't know whether to share it or not because it is very silly. Actually, let me know, would you like to see that video? Because I can change it. I can do something else. So let me know if you would like to see that family video. That would be really nice to know. And on Saturday, it's an Orlando video. We're getting ready to go over to the Wilderness Lodge at Disney, which we really enjoyed. So thank you for watching today. Have an amazing week, and I will see you on Wednesday. Take care. Bye.